I've worked the thankless jobs and I've been replaceable at every single one. I was tired of giving 8 hours a day or more, a third of my life, to companies that didn't appreciate it and could and would replace me in a day if they needed to. I gave 15 years of my life to a company who left my personal belongings in a box by the back door. Today, I work for myself, and you could do the same thing. We've all heard the promises from lame work from home companies and MLMs. I'm not gonna make a single one of those today, and I'm not here to sell you anything. In fact, the cost to start up the business we're talking about today is $0, and it is available at an entry level to every single person watching this video. There's no experience necessary, and you can make as much as you want in this business. Picture 6 figures your first year. So what's the job? Reselling. While it's gaining in popularity, I understand that there are still a lot of people who don't know what reselling is. It's buying items under value and selling them for more than what you bought them for. Reselling is buying an item for $2 and selling it for $20. It's essentially the same thing every retailer in the world is doing, finding a buyer who is willing to spend more than your original investment on your product. While most established resellers source or buy their inventory from thrift stores, yard sales, or even the clearance aisles, that's not exactly the zero entry that I promised you. And it establishes a risk before you've even gotten your feet wet. So instead, why not start your reselling career with items that you already own but no longer use? The idea here would be to make $20 and then take that $20 and invest it into 10 $2 items that would also sell for $20 a piece. At 10 times your money, your $20 is now $200. If you take that same principle and apply it to the $200, you can buy 100 items for $2 that you could sell for $20. You're already at $2,000 and you've only just begun. Basic math, you could multiply this formula as much as you need to fit your income requirements. Keep in mind, this is your gross total so far, and it doesn't include any fees associated with selling your items yet. Now, those fees are going to vary based off of where you decide to sell your items. I'm an online reseller and I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, but there are a plethora of online options to fit every single need. You can sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, Amazon, Depop, Kitizen. Like, there are no shortage. If you're a sneakerhead, consider selling on StockX or GOAT. Literally, there is an online platform for every single niche of reseller. If online reselling isn't your thing, you could always sell in person at flea markets, antique malls. You could even set up a yard sale if you want to. The idea is just to buy low and sell high, rinse and repeat. If you don't want to sell each individual item, there are even options for that. You could wholesale inventory to other resellers or look at a company like ThredUp who allows you to send in a massive amount of clothing and they buy it directly from you. The possibilities with reselling are endless, and so are the opportunities. Don't listen to anyone who would tell you that reselling is dead. Reselling can be a really fun side gig or a hobby for you. It could be a great first job for a teenager. This can be a lucrative source of income for the retiree who needs a new fire and passion in their life. For me, reselling has turned into my full-time career. It is my financial contribution to my family. And guys, it has afforded me the opportunity to stay at home and raise my children. Through reselling, I don't miss a class party, a game, a sporting event. I'm there for every practice. I coach my kids' team, and the biggest thing that reselling has afforded my family is next month, my husband and I are blessed to be able to pay cash for a brand new car. Yes, guys, I've never had a new car in my life, but next month I will pick up a brand new car that was manufactured for me, and I will be able to pay cash for it because of reselling. I've worked the thankless jobs and I've been replaceable at every single one. I was tired of giving 8 hours a day or more, a third of my life, to companies that didn't appreciate it and could and would replace me in a day if they needed to. I worked for a company once who fired me for going into labor and having to leave my position on the factory floor. Literally, it was my 6th occurrence and that's all we were allowed. I gave 15 years of my life to a company who left my personal belongings in a box by the back door. Today, I work for myself, and you could do the same thing. This video is only meant to be an introduction to reselling as an option. If the idea of reselling intrigues you, and I really hope it does, delve deeper into this community. There's no shortage of reselling YouTubers, and right here on YouTube, well, that's actually where I learned to resell. So even the education in this job is free. So subscribe and stick around, but for now, let's check out a few things that I actually just sold over on eBay so you have a more firm idea about what reselling is. And then also with a lot of these items that I'm selling, I'm going to be recommending some YouTube channels that I think that you definitely need to check out. I have a really nice variety of items that sold on eBay for you guys to look at today, minus these. These are listed but have not sold yet. The first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this Funko Pop. I don't typically sell Funko Pops. When I find these, I always comp them out. So I just type in like Funko Pop, this number, the title, because I have seen Funkos like share numbers, I think. Anyway, I've never really found anyone of value. My husband actually bought this on a Whatnot auction from our friends Josh and Brittany over at Flips Finds Funds. Definitely go check their channel out and check out their Whatnot. But he paid, I want to say like $20 or $25 maybe for this. So we definitely did pay up as far as inventory. I would never pick up a Funko Pop for $20, $25 at a thrift store. Josh, who we bought this from, actually helped me to price it because I saw some that were going for like hundreds of dollars, but they had special stickers on them. So I priced this at $65 plus $4.70 shipping. It was like calculated shipping. It's going first class, and the buyer paid full price for it. Here's a pair of Tom's shoes. These are women's size 7.5. Tom's are absolutely just bread and butter shoes. Nothing super special about these. Sold for $20 plus $7.50 shipping. And on the bottom you can see I could not get the Sharpie off, and a la Dylan with Dalton style, I just covered over it because I am not a professional shoe cleaner. I am an eBay seller who happens to clean shoes. And Dalton, these are suede. You guys check out Dalton for sure. This is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, the 2005 hardcover US first edition. Now, I don't sell a ton of books, but if I have a question about a books, this girl right here, Katie Reeds, she is the person to ask. She definitely did help me figure out what the difference was in the first edition and the first US edition, etc., etc. So check out her channel. She's going to teach you a lot about books. This one sold for $11.80 with free shipping. I found these super sexy Fredericks of Hollywood heels. These were only $1 at my thrift store. They were on a sale day where everything was $1, but you can see this one, the chain is broken from here to here. But broken things do still sell. Just make sure that your buyer is aware. These are a women's size 9.5 and sold for $16 plus $9 shipping. I did have them listed, I think, at $20, but seeing how they had a defect, otherwise in very good condition, I was willing to let them go for 16 bucks. I only paid $1. I sold a couple dresses. I definitely don't want to get those out of the bags to showcase them, but this is a Michael Kors dress. Looks like I sold it for $15 plus $8.50 priority mail shipping. Just a beautiful dress. I actually bought this at a thrift store, wore it until it was just too big. It no longer fit me. Very silky, great material. Michael Kors. Oh, looks like I misspelled Michael the second time. Anyway, Michael by Michael Kors is the cheaper end line. So definitely, know what you have. Some people pick up Michael Kors, same as when they pick up Coach and think it, everything is $100 plus. $15 dress, $8.50 shipping. If you want to see some other clothing brands to look for, I would recommend following my friends, the Fi Resellers. They pick up some really cool bolos as far as clothing. Here's another piece that I bought from me but no longer fits. This gorgeous dress. And you see how I split this up and then I detailed the back of it? I wanted to showcase that on the front photos here. So this is Metaphor size 14 dress, $15 plus $5 shipping. Again, Metaphor is not some spectacular brand. This is spring. Someone probably is buying this for like an Easter dress or something. And it looks like it had a little flaw there. So point those types of things out. These mid-century candle holders remind me of something my friend Scott, the Cha-Ching King, would pick up. He is always finding the coolest vintage. You guys have to check him out for sure. But these sold for $28 plus shipping. I got these for, I want to say I paid $25 a piece, and they definitely do show some wear. I could take some Brasso and clean these up, but again, I'm not a professional cleaner. I'm an eBay seller, and it was faster to just list these and get them gone for, again, $28 plus shipping. This really cool NASCAR t-shirt reminds me of something Drew Profit Monsters would pick up lately. He's been finding some amazing shirts and recently come across an incredible deal. So be sure to follow him on Instagram and YouTube if you want to find some like really amazing single stitch t-shirts. But this one, I picked it up for, what did Drew and I paid maybe $2 for this. We bought it in a huge t-shirt haul. $17 and free shipping on this. So not necessarily, a life-changing profit on this, but a profit nonetheless. I sold this little miniature lane cedar chest, and a lot of people told me in a previous What Sold video where I sold a second one of these that diplomas came in these. The furniture stores would give them away as graduation gifts. So we are nearing graduation. Maybe that's why this sold. This one has stickers on it, has scratches. The top has some, work that needs to be done. It's definitely a little restoration project on this one. It looks like, I think I paid $1 for this and it sold for $19 plus $9 shipping. So a nice little profit on this. Absolutely do not pass vintage toys, and in this case it's a vintage Halloween noisemaker. A friend over on Instagram actually introduced me to these as a bolo. I'm telling you, if they are tin metal Halloween decor, pick them up. Guys, I paid 25 cents for this and it sold for $35.38 plus $4.70 shipping. If you want to find out about some other vintage toy bolos, check out Courtney Bolo Buddies. She picks up so many vintage toys and she parts stuff out in ways that she can make a lot of money, so check her out for sure. Check out this big yoga wheel. The brand is Shogun. I picked this up for $3 and I did have to come down on the price. I was hoping to get around $30 for it. This is one of those things that you lay down, lay your spine over it. And, you know, I could actually use this today. I might try this out before I ship it. I sold this for $21 plus $9 shipping, guys. Here's something I love to sell and it consistently surprises people when it sells. It's an old photograph. Now, can you just imagine what $15 might have meant to a couple back in this time period? That is how much this picture sold for, $15 plus $4.60 shipping. I'm not the only one that sells old photos by far. My friends Sarah and Adam, Pittsburgh Picker and the Daily Cabbage definitely sell a lot of old photographs and I enjoy their channel so much. This is by far and large one of my favorite YouTube channels, so you guys check them out. What do you think I have in all of these bags? Let me just show you the actual listing photo over on eBay because I have them laid out a little better to see there. This is 51 pieces of vintage Lionel train track, including the interchanges as well as the curves. A friend gave me all of this Lionel and Mark's train set equipment, and guys, I have parted it all out and sold this particular set $89 plus $12 shipping. I found these really cool Doc Martens. They're like metallic. They are a very small size, but I had to pick them up, you guys. And I was surprised that I got the Sharpie right off the bottom of these because on the older Doc Martens, it's like a lost cause. It seeps right into the rubber. But guys, I sold these for $49.64. I think I'd made offers and a buyer accepted my offer plus $9 shipping. Somebody else that picks up really trendy clothes and knows a lot of really good clothing brands would be Joey Bada Bing. I mean, he's young himself, so he knows what the kids are looking for. Definitely go subscribe to him. But yeah, almost 50 bucks on this pickup. Can you guys believe I paid $2 for these at my local thrift store? Here's something a lot of people I feel like would have walked right by at the thrift store thinking it wasn't worth much. I actually picked this up at a yard sale. I have less than $5 into this, and it's a men's safety razor. It has a turn dial here, and one of these ways, if I turn it, yeah, it actually opens up at the top. Guys, this just sold. I did think it was a different one, so I started the price out really, really high, close to $100. I ended up making buyers offers, reducing the price, made a final offer at $45 plus $7.50 shipping. That's what this sold for. And if I have to tell you one thing, it would be to look everything up. And that is a tip that my friend Christopher would also tell you. He would probably roll his eyes at me shouting out his social medias, but guys, he posts a ton of bolos, especially over on his Instagram. Not quite as active over here on YouTube, but an incredibly active supporter of this channel. And just the support is immeasurable and means the world to me. So definitely go follow him over on Instagram. My last sale I want to tell you about was actually over on Poshmark and not on eBay. And if you're not on Poshmark, I'm going to link in the description my code for you to join Poshmark. If you join using my code, I think you get a free $10 and I get a free $5 or $10. So it works out well for everybody. So I'll have that linked in the description. These sandals sold for $16.80 over there. They were listed on eBay as well, but they sold on Poshmark. Plus they got Poshmark's shipping, which was higher on Poshmark than it would have been on eBay. Poshmark is definitely a very lucrative place to sell, and you should check into it. I hope this idea of reselling has intrigued you. And if you want to follow along on my journey of reselling my way to paying cash for a brand new car, definitely check out this video and the playlist that goes along with it. I will link the playlist of trading in my death pile for a car in the description below. Check that out. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and remember, treat your business like your business. Alrighty.